I'm gonna hate making this video. I have to, you know, tell you about some fucked up shit in this video. Also, you know, I may be making this video, but you guys click on it. So if you guys have like nightmares or you get scared or whatever, then it's kind of your fault because you're the one that clicked on the video and proceeded to watch it. So don't blame me for getting scared of these videos. Just heads up there, I guess. Some of these videos, or I guess most of these videos, or all of these videos here in this video are kind of, really fucked up. So, warning there, I guess. Warning for basically everything, or almost everything. But yeah, let's get into it. So this is a video of some guy eating soup, and these two mascot suits come up to him and start like, you know, patting him on the back and stuff and whatever. And he's like freaking out kind of and crying and whatever. And it's really like just what the fuck. And people, had this idea of like, oh, it's like, these people kidnapped him and fed him human remains of his family or some shit like that. And like, I don't know, I don't think there's really any proof of that other than the video existing. Like, it's like, where did they get the whole, he's eating his dead wife or whatever, and, that part's kind of like, what the hell? I don't know where they got that from, but, you know, it's kind of just like weird. Um, it's like, who knows what the fuck this actually is here. Like, we don't fucking know. All we know is that these mascot suits, like, we know what they're from, and we know that a couple of them have been stolen, and that's, like, all we've gotten from, like, an official source. Like, that's all we've gotten from, like, we just know where they're from, and that apparently these two mascot suits were stolen and showed up in this video later, and it's like, who fucking knows what the actual thing is behind this video? We haven't really gotten any explanation other than that. And this video is from like 2005, so it's been years since this surfaced on YouTube, so like, who fucking knows? Like, it's been years and we still don't fucking know, like, anything. So, you know, it's just, like, what the fuck? I don't know. Like, people have tried to, like, make all these theories and stuff, but we still don't really know, so it's just a weird ass video, I guess. So this video is a few minutes long, and it looks kind of normal at first, but then you see her start to act a little weird, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? And the story behind this video is pretty sad. Um, I'm gonna, I guess, tell you the story and then kind of get into that whole thing after. But, yeah, so this is Elisa Lam, and she stayed at the Cecil Hotel, and this video is from that hotel. And this video is from January 31st, 2013. So, you know, that's like the last we see of her. And that was a few years ago, so it's been years since this happened. But yeah, so she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and depression, which is kind of important to the story. And she was, prescribed medication for it, of course, for both the bipolar and depression. And, yeah, so I guess they said that she had no history of suicide attempts or anything, and even though she had gone missing before, at least once that we can really tell. But yeah, she also had a history of not taking her bipolar meds, and so she, would have hallucinations and stuff, and she would like hide because of those hallucinations. And yeah, so that's kind of important to the story because a lot of people think that this video is weird because she was probably hallucinating and not taking her medication because she did that before. But yeah, so she went on a trip to California, and after a little while she would check into the Cecil Hotel, and she was assigned a shared room on the hotel's fifth floor with some roommates, but those roommates complained about her acting weird, and so she was moved to another room after a couple days. So she was in her own room after a little bit. But according to the manager of the Cecil Hotel, um, like I guess, was leaving notes for her roommates saying go home or go away, and you know, she would lock the door to the room and ask for a password before entry. So it was like, you know, usually if you're staying at a hotel, you don't really do that. So I guess that was some of the behavior that the roommates were talking about. That was kind of weird. And yeah, so then she also attended some other stuff and was escorted off the premises due to disruptive behavior. And then getting into the disappearance more after talking about some background stuff. So she would contact her parents like daily because she wasn't with her parents. She was on her own at this hotel, and she would talk to them every day, at least once a day, I guess. And like, of course, when she disappeared, she couldn't contact them anymore. So then, um, her parents were like, we're gonna call like the Los Angeles police department, and they wanted to fly out there to help try to find her. And yeah, so like I feel like it's normal for the parents to be worried about that and then wanna fly out there to go find her. You know, it won't blame them for that. And then one of the hotel staff saw that she was alone. So they saw her on the I guess they saw her on the day of her disappearance and then said that she was alone. And outside the hotel, someone I guess said they were the only person who recalled seeing her that day. And they said that she was outgoing, very lively, very friendly, and she was getting gifts for people, for her family. And then they said that she was talking about a book that she was gonna get, or like she was thinking about whether or not to get the book, because of course, getting books, they're heavy, and like traveling, she was thinking about that, I guess. And the police searched the hotel to the extent that they legally could. They searched Lisa's room, and they had dogs go through the building, and they even went on the rooftop, but the dogs were unsuccessful in detecting her smell, and they couldn't search every room because they could only do that if they had a probable cause, and like they needed a reason to believe that a crime was committed, so they couldn't search every single room. That would be a lot too, I guess, but it's kind of like if you think you need to, then I guess you need to. And then on February 6th, a week after she had been last seen, they decided to get more help was needed, and so they like did flyers with her image and stuff and did all that. And then the elevator video, which I am showing in this video, on February 13th, so like 2 weeks after she disappeared, they released the video, which was the last known sighting of her. And, it's the C-cells elevators, and, it's the video surveillance in the elevator. And it's approximately 2.5 minutes of footage. She's alone, which makes unusual moves and gestures. And she appears to press every single button in the elevator. And then she looks in the hallway and like leaves the elevator at one point while the doors remain open. It's kind of, I guess, the elevator was, I guess, confused because she hit all the buttons, so it didn't close the doors. I don't know. Elevators are weird sometimes. But yeah, the doors failed to close after she's there, and then she leaves, and then the doors close later. And then, yeah, so the video drew worldwide attention, and, everyone was kind of like, what the hell? And, they did actually end up finding her body later. During the search for her, the guests began to complain about low water pressure. Some later claimed that the water was colored black and had an unusual taste. Well, on the morning of February 19th, so a few days later, a hotel maintenance worker found her body in one of the 4 gallons of like this tank where it had a bunch of water in it. And it's the rooftop water tank for providing water to the guest rooms and a kitchen and a coffee shop. So yeah, that's they were drinking the water and taking a shower in the water that had a dead body in it, so that's really disgusting. But also, it's kind of like, what the fuck happened? Yeah, so through the open hatch, he saw her laying face up in the water. and the tank was drained and cut open since the maintenance hatch was too small to accommodate equipment needed to remove her body. And yeah, they issued it as a accidental drowning with bipolar disorder as a significant factor. So that's why I had to mention the bipolar part, is because, it's probably because she wasn't taking her medication, and so she was hallucinating, and she went to hide in the elevator, and then the elevator wasn't working, and so she went, I guess, to the roof and tried to hide in one of the water tanks or something like that. And yeah, so it's just, you know, weird, I guess. That's what happens when you don't take your meds, I guess. So, or at least what can happen if you don't take your meds for some people. Yeah. So they found her naked in the thing too, in the tank. And, the clothing was similar to what she was wearing in the elevator. Video. Okay. Yeah, so she was wearing certain clothes in the elevator video, and she was in the tank with her clothes, but not wearing her clothes, which was kind of like, why was she not wearing her clothes? That's kind of weird. Um, and she had her watch and her room key on her still. And she was moderately decomposed and she was bloated, and it was mostly greenish with some marbling evident on the abdomen and skin separation evident. There's no evidence of physical trauma, sexual assault, or suicide. So it's just like, what what was this? And she had a very small quantity of alcohol there. Yeah, there's like, no traces of like really anything else, much of anything else. But yeah, there's some other issues that was kind of just like, weird. So like they determined how she died, but they didn't explain how she got into the tank in the first place. Like those tanks are super tall, super big. It's like, how did she get in there? And like the top of it, or like the doorway, and like other doors to get up onto the roof to like access the roof, like all those things would have been closed and locked, and the tank door would have been like heavy and stuff. So it's like, how did she get in there? There is like, she could have gone through the fire escape to get to the roof, maybe. So, that's probably how she did it then. Probably somehow climbed through a window, and it does say that the dogs lost her scent by the window, so it's probably that, but it's kind of just like, we don't really know what was going on there. It's just a really weird thing. But yeah, it's probably just, she was hallucinating and was trying to like get away from whatever she was seeing. Who really knows? Only she would know what was happening. Unless she told someone, but I don't think it's likely that she told anyone. So, yeah, this is why mental health should be talked about, and there should be awareness about it more, so then people can avoid being killed or killing themselves, whether it's on purpose or accidental. Like, you know, there needs to be more access, and like, obviously, there is some like, some people don't want help, but sometimes the people who do want help don't get the opportunity to get help. So it really sucks. Like, some places don't have that. And so a bunch of people just end up in worse situations, and yeah, so it's really sad and really sucks when shit like this happens. So, yeah, you should always ask the people that you care about if, they're actually doing good or not, and, spend time with people as much as you can, because you never know what will happen next. You never know when you might lose someone, so you should try to spend time with people. Tell them how much you care about them, because that's really important. A lot of people don't tell people how much they actually care and how much that person means to them. So, you know, anyways, I've been talking about this part for quite a while. There was a lot to this one, so, let's move on though, because that's kind of it for that one. But yeah.
Oye, verga, qué rápido. Este fue un screamer con eyaculación precoz. Este atacó directamente. Coño de su madre. El coño de tu madre. Esto es un... ¡Ah! ¡No, marico! ¡Ah! ¡Ay, coño de su madre! ¡Coño de su madre!
So this creepy video was posted on the day, like it was the anniversary day of someone going missing, Amora Murray, and so a lot of people think it's because, like, he was the person that kidnapped her, I guess. So, it's really fucking creepy. I guess it was like to taunt the parents or something like that. But yeah, it was I guess the 8th year anniversary. I'm just getting that from this one thing, so yeah, I don't know if that's, I guess it would be, because when was the video posted? I don't know, I don't really remember when the original video was posted, but it could, I don't know, I guess if people know when the video was posted, because I'm pretty sure it was taken down, so, I don't really remember, because she disappeared in 2004, so, I guess if it was the 8th anniversary, then it would be, I don't know, I'm not gonna do the math, but yeah, this is just a creepy ass video. Even if he didn't actually do it, and maybe he's just a freak, like, he just posted this video because he knew of the case or something, then it's like, that's still fucked up. You're still a freak for that. Like, yeah. So, yeah, even if he didn't do it, it's still fucking creepy and weird. Like, why? Why would you? What the fuck? But, yeah, I feel like anyone would be weirded out by this video. So I'm not gonna play the entire thing of this because, it's just this person lip syncing to this song. So, I'm not gonna play the entire thing. I don't know if I would get copyrighted because I'm pretty sure this song is old as fuck. So I don't know about that, but I don't really want to take the risk. So I'm not gonna play the entire thing or play the entire song or whatever, just in case. But yeah, you might be wondering why this is creepy. I mean, I guess it's kind of creepy without context too, but it's more creepy with the context. So let me just tell you what the fuck the background of this video is. So, this guy uploaded a few, however many videos in between like 2006 and 2009. And, this was one of the videos that he posted. And he's just lip syncing to the song Pretty Women. And, he is a sex offender. And, I think it was like he went to jail before, and then he like did some YouTube stuff with posting some videos, and then he went to jail again, and he died in jail too. So at least he's fucking dead, because then he can't hurt people, and he died in jail, so at least he can't hurt people anymore. But I guess it's like his videos are still up, it looks like. So, what the fuck? Like, YouTube takes people's videos down sometimes for, like, them knowing that, like, hey, this person's not that great. Like, they did some horrible stuff, and so YouTube will sometimes, like, remove their videos. So it's like, why the fuck is this dude's video still up? But also, at the same time, YouTube doesn't always take down videos or channels that are run by freaks like this, so should I really be that surprised? I guess not. So, yeah, this one's just disgusting. Like, if you weren't, like, freaked out about the video already, then after knowing that he's a sex offender, you should be scared of that. So, yeah, it's kinda just, what the fuck? I I didn't want to get to this last video, but I'm doing this anyways, and I want to put a warning here at the start because this one is about a dead person in someone's backyard. And I just, they show the inside of the coffin, and you know what's usually in the inside of a coffin, so, I just want to put a warning here for dead person. So, you know, I I hate this one so much. Cause like what they do in the video too is really fucked up. And the weird part is that these videos are still up. You can literally go to this guy's channel and see the videos yourself. And it's like more than 10 years ago that these videos were a thing. So yeah, I'm sorry. Skip this one if you need to though, but yeah, I'm sorry. I hate this one. I hate it so much. So yeah, this channel, I guess this dude is like deaf, I think. And so I'm gonna have to check that actually. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna have to find it. But yeah, it's this guy has at least a couple videos of his dead grandma in his backyard, and I just like how did YouTube like allow this? They just they just let him have this. Also, he goes and like kisses her dead body multiple times. It's like I just why the fuck? Like I get like he I guess explains in the video. I don't want to watch the videos, so I've seen it in the past before, and I'm just like I don't want to watch it again, even though I have to edit this video and whatever. Like I mean I still have to see it, but it's just like you know well, I don't bro, but like YouTube just allows this, and like I mean like yeah, like he keeps her coffin in the backyard, I guess, because it's too much money. Like it costs a lot to bury someone, so I guess they just had enough money to get a coffin for her, but they didn't bury her, I guess. But like I don't know, I guess you could have kept her there for a while until you made enough money to do it. Like you could have maybe, I don't know. This was like 12. These these videos are over 10 years ago, so I don't know if they could have done like a GoFundMe or anything. But like you could have probably made enough money after a while. But yeah, he's a deaf guy, so he does the sign language and stuff, and I just I it makes my like seeing the video, my stomach feels not great. Like I kind of want to get rid of everything that's in my stomach right now because I want to puke because of this. Like I just it's fucking disgusting. I hate it. I fucking hate this. Why? And YouTube lets it they allow it. I am so confused. I am so fucking confused. But okay, it's still here after over 10 years. So, yeah, I don't fucking know. It's just what the fuck. Like he doesn't only just open the the he doesn't just open the thing. Like he also puts his mouth on it. Like I just that's what really like I just why I just oh, I have no faith in humanity. I don't know. I get you like your grandma and you probably like miss her and stuff, like if you knew her and everything, but still like stop. He hasn't uploaded in forever, so I don't know if he's still whatever, but still just like what the fuck? I just no, stop. I don't want it. I don't no, just stop. I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it. So that is all the videos I have for this video. Um, Hopefully you're not too scarred, but I wouldn't blame you if you are scarred for life and you might have nightmares tonight. So, sorry. I guess, you're the one that clicked on the video, but yeah, anyways, I guess that's it. So, bye.